Well, yeah. How's everybody's intermission? Can I get some noise?
Is everybody liking these stories? Siblings!
Yeah, I love these stories.
Rivalry!
Hate my siblings,
There's
but
still some people standing, so I don't know if I should wait or not. It's like one of those moments where you don't know what to do. Okay, can we have
Mr. Peter Shapiro
Mr.
come up to the
Shapiro?
mic. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Is it on? Yeah. Oh, thank you. The lights are bright. On Broadway. Maybe that would be a good idea. Huh? So I have a story about an emergence in relationship to a rival sibling that has a pre-birth component, and then it goes right through like the adult years. So, although there are two older brothers in the family, and in the days that I was born, and a few years ago, parents, when they had two boys, were thinking about the opposite gender. So the third birth was clearly motivated by the desire to have a girl. And you can see that I'm not in that category. So, and in those days, before C-sections and ultrasound, people didn't know what they were having. So, my mother found out 5 days before. In addition to having the girl, which they were incredibly excited about, there was another baby about to be born, which was not planned. And my father, to this day, wonders if he would have preferred to only have the third child, but nonetheless, I did emerge. And I was able to be born only because of a special arrangement with my with the doctor, where our fetuses were interlocked, and my head was locked with hers, and we had to be separated out. Usually, in those days, one of them was sacrificed. So, the first question when I was born was, why was I even in the world? Because people didn't expect that I would be born. So I needed to find out how to survive. And so there were many tactics that I learned with my sister to show my strength. So one of the tactics was to eat everything on her plate. And there are some stories about my supernatural abilities to climb down from my high chair, walk along the floor, and climb up onto her high chair and take her food from her. So I was able to eat a lot of food from her. So I worked hard at my own survival. My mother never wanted to accept that I was equal to her, so everything about my existence was to make sure that her existence was successful. So it moved along. Firstly, we always had to wear the same clothes, and my mother liked to remind me that we were the twins, and there was always the nice cheek twitches and make sure that we all knew that we were not different, that we were all the same. So my independence came from growing to be 6'2", whereas my sister's 5'1". Always being in the best class in our elementary schools. That we went to the same elementary school. And then, as the adolescent pressures grew in us, and I went to an all-boys school, and there were a lot of boys. And when she went to a girls' school where there were many fewer boys, the question of my friends becoming her boyfriends was the theme for about 5 years in my adolescence. So to be able to be as mean as I was able to with my sister, the boys that I brought home, who she immediately became affectionate towards, I lost their friendship. So I didn't want to be their friends because my sister was obviously pursuing them because of her own desire for friendship. So there I was, finding my way, trying to be friendly to her, but emerging in my own way. And I made a very close friend of mine who I thought, who became a very, very long-term friend. And she, I wanted this friend eventually to be her, well, we were just friends. One time, my friend came back. He had done an outward bound trip. My sister had done an outward bound trip. Suddenly, we were out visiting together with my family, and next thing I know, my friend and my sister are now boyfriend and girlfriend. I was not very pleased. I wanted to be a friend to my, have my friend be my own friend and not have my sister be involved with him. Of course, she then decided that he was not the man of her dreams. So I ended up being appreciative of her, and I got my friend back, and that's the story that I'm telling you about my sister. Thank you.